Hi, I'm David Bulluck. In this video, I would like to go over some of the common mistakes that I see people make following an auto accident. And one of the first ones, let's just talk about immediately following the accident at the scene of the collision. If it's a rear-end collision, a lot of times those are self-explanatory. But sometimes if you have an auto accident where someone comes into your lane, or maybe it's an he said, she said kind of a scenario where it's not as clear as a rear-end collision, before the cars are moved, if you are able and you're not too severely injured, get out of your car and photograph the position of your cars in the roadway before any of them are moved. And if the other driver moves their car, that's obviously not great, but you photograph your position in the roadway, in the lane, so that it's documented before you move your car, which obviously leads to another mistake is some people don't take photographs. Take photographs. Take photographs of your vehicle, take photographs of the scene, if there's any tire marks in the roadway, if there's broken taillights, where those broken taillights are at. Photograph everything, because that's all crucial pieces of evidence, because immediately, once the accident is over, they come out, they clean the roadways, the cars are moved, and it's gone. So make sure you document it with photographs, but then also make sure that you call a law enforcement agency to come out, whichever one it might be, and generate a police report. And that's going to provide you with information on the at-fault driver, the other driver. It's going to give you the insurance information, their contact information, and your insurance company is going to require it and is going to ask for it later on when they go to investigate the claim. So make sure you photograph, make sure you get a police officer to come out to the scene and generate an accident report. The other thing that you don't want to give initially is a recorded statement to the other driver's insurance company. You don't have an obligation to do that, and I don't think that you should until you have an opportunity to discuss your case with a lawyer and have a lawyer present during that recorded statement, if it's even necessary. And then finally, the last piece that is that a lot of people, they say that, well, I was involved in an auto accident, I don't want to go to the emergency room, I think I'm fine. But then what happens is they try to go home and they try to self-treat, whatever that might be. That might be taking Advil, that might be doing some stretching or heat packs, whatever it might be. But then maybe 2 weeks later or so, they say, this isn't going away, I need to go see a doctor. The problem with that is that you have 14 days following the accident to go in and seek medical care for your PIP benefits to apply. Also, you need to make sure your injuries are documented in the medical record. If you delay treatment, what's going to happen is an insurance adjuster or a defense attorney is going to come back and say, well, obviously you weren't hurt that bad, or you would have gone and seen a doctor immediately. Instead, you waited 2 weeks after the accident to go see a doctor, so you must have been okay. And your response is going to be, well, no, I was trying to do things at home. And they're going to say, well, show me the record. And there simply is no evidence of that other than what you say. So those are some of the common mistakes that we see people make immediately following an auto accident. We want to make sure that you're aware of them, and that if you ever find yourself in this situation, that you're prepared. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to leave a comment below, please do so. In the description, we'll have a link to our website, which can also provide you more information to read.